stay on her. I don't know why you can put me down. Shit, I am the shit.
This ain't no regular thing. I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean. This is my city, yeah, this is my team. If you talking and talking me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, I'm champion. The game is in trouble, I've been in my depth for the piece of the puzzle, I got it for real. Still keep me going, I wake up and hustle, you won't see me buckle, I've been in the field. Man of the town, you been in your fields, I'm adjusting this crown. Call me your majesty, either that or your tragedy, we shutting everything down. I've been hot like somebody put a candle on them. Off top, I don't really stand opponents, this mine, the moment is run out and start a bunch of pandemonium. More game, I got some, the skill is bar one, y'all done, the game in the coffin. Referee scream rest in peace, and think twice if you next to me, it's West. This ain't no regular thing, I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean, this is my city, yeah, this is my team. If you talking and talk to me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, I'm champion. It's our repetition, I'm stacking these trophies, I'm good with addition. I spit like a pastor, I gave you the vision. Up early morning, enough for the sleeping. My life is a dream, but you wishing you lived it. Haters get livid, my pocket's Pacific, that's deep if you get it. So Tempur-Pedic, I sleep on the critics. Don't feel like competing, I'm hearing these tickets. Whoa, let me switch the flow, a new bounce. Coming to the den with a lion, I'm gon' pounce. Know I've been a king for a while, got a ring and a crown. That's the bling with the blow, what the team is about. Champions, you can tell by the ambience of this sound. Referee scream rest in peace, and think twice if you never see me, it's no doubt. This ain't no regular thing, I came for the ring, you know what I mean. If you talking and talk to me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right. This ain't no regular thing, I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean, this is my city, yeah, this is my team. If you talking and talk to me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, I'm champion.
Good Monday, good Monday, good Monday. Back in it for another Monday night of good sports talk. Guys, I don't know if y'all seen the thumbnail. If you haven't seen the thumbnail, didn't recognize it, we're going to go talk about this NFL. Now, guys, I know it's not in season. I know it's really basketball season. We're going to definitely talk about that. We definitely going to touch bases on that. The reason why, because my son, they still playing. They still play. Shout out to the Indiana Southeast University. Shout out to the young boys, man. They are still playing. They played in Kokomo, Indiana on Saturday. I was present and attentive for the game. I was there, live and direct, ready for all the action. And guess what? They did not disappoint. Them Road Warriors went out there and took care of that damn business. Shout out to them. I'm happy for them boys. I'm glad to see what they're doing. They doing a goddamn thing. Shout out to IUS. Brother Bennett, glad you could be here. And everybody else who's tapping in, make sure you guys do me a solid. Make sure you guys do me a solid and hit that daggone like button for a brother. Huh? Shout out to you guys for being here. See some questionable stuff going on in the chat, man. What is up with? Really, dog? Let me say this. My man said, Chili guy and entertainment. He said, what game? What team? He said the game I'm talking about. Well, Saturday they played Indiana Kokomo. So again, for you guys who don't know, this is an NAIA team. My son plays NAIA ball for Indiana Southeast. It's a team over in New Albany, Indiana. It's an AIA program. So they went to Indiana Kokomo. Indiana Kokomo was the number 2 seed. Right? They the number 2 seed in the River City, a River State conference. It was number 2 seed. And we played and we beat them. Now, during the regular season, they got the best of us. I hate to say it, but that's what it is. They got the best of us. But guess what? That didn't happen. We went down there to their home court, played on their home court, and we had some questionable calls against us. I'm not going to go into what the questionable calls was, but there was some questionable calls during that game. And I let myself be known, and I made my presence felt by expressing my display for some of the calls that was made during that game. Look, guys, we're going to get to the football. We're going to get it. But I got to talk about the most important thing. And one of the most important things in my life is my son, right? So I got to, let it be known. What's going on, good brother? So Indiana Southeast played against IU Kokomo. We went down there. It was a 3-hour trip for me. 3-hour trip down. That's just one way. 3-hour trip down, 3-hour trip back. It was a long drive. I had to do all the driving my goddamn self. No help from my significant other. It was all me driving. But that's okay. That's okay. We made it. I'm afraid if I didn't drive the whole way, we might be in a ditch somewhere because she don't drive well, especially at night. So thank God for me. I got us down there and got us back home safe. Shout out to me. But went down there, had a good time, came out with the victory. After the game, team went to B-Dub threes, got to hang out with the team, chilling. We talked it up, had a good time, man. Got to meet the head coach's wife. That was the first time I ever got to actually talk to her. Had a great time, man. Like I said, the young man was enjoying life, man. They having a good time. You could tell the chemistry's there for them. You know what I'm saying? It was there for them, man. They had a good time, man. They went down there, won, took care of business. Now they come home. They had practice today. Worked over some film work. Went over the other team's plays and all that. Getting ready for the big game tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, we're going to have a special viewing show. You know why I'm going to have a special show? Because your man, me, is going to go out there, get the game. I'm not going to get the game, and it's going to cost me money, guys. So in case you guys want to donate, in case you guys may want to donate, my wife will drop the Cash App link in the chat, as well as maybe hit a super chat. Either one will work. Either one will work just fine. If you guys want to help donate to the cause and help me pay for this ticket to the game that we'll be showing on my channel. My man said, what time? Brother, if you subscribe, you're going to know the time. But for those who do not know, have not subscribed, and decide all of a sudden they're going to subscribe tomorrow, so be it. I will be going live at 5:50 tomorrow. 5:50, I will be going live tomorrow. The game is at 6, but I will be going 5:50 tomorrow. And you're going to get some of the pregame conversation. So 5:50, you make sure you guys tap in. I will be talking about the game tomorrow, more into detail. But I had to make sure I had to give them young men their props tonight because they deserve it. Why? Because not only they went on the road and beat IU Kokomo, guys, they beat Shawnee State prior to. So them boys out there playing ball. They out there doing the thing. So shout out to them guys, man. I'm happy for them, man. I'm proud of them. Proud of my son and his teammates, man, for what they doing. They out there playing ball, playing hard. They're going at it. Guys, if you want to, if you check out my channel, you could watch the first game, the first upset they pulled off against Shawnee State. I did put that on. I did live stream it before when I did. I didn't do this game because I was at the game. So didn't get an opportunity to live stream it then because I was at the game. And I don't want to do it while I'm at the game. I don't want to hold my phone up the whole game, and I don't like doing it. That's now I probably could have got some type of pod and did it that way, but I didn't want to do that. Let me say that because I want to be all involved. Then I have to worry about moving my phone side to side to keep up with the angles. Yeah, and then the angles I would like to have it at, they had their commentators up at the top, so I wouldn't have got a really good angle for it. It would have been bad. It would have been a bad angle because I would have only got one side of the court, and that would have been fair to you guys. But yes, I will be going live at 5:50 tomorrow. The game actually starts at 6. I will be doing it. And so I want you guys to make sure you guys here enjoy yourselves. Get the opportunity to see a free NAI game. My son is number 4. As y'all can see, he's number 4. He will be the point guard. He will be the point guard. He said tripod. I know, but that tripod, I still have to go side to side unless I get one of those ones that's automated and goes with the motion. I haven't got that far yet. But you know what I was thinking about doing, J-Dub? I think next season, I will get one of them pro cam. I think it was one of them pro cams, and I'm going to do a lot more using that. The pro cam where I can maybe hook to my chest. I've seen the little headgear one. I may just hit the one to my chest, man, so I can at least see what's going on, see what it's angled at. I may do that so I could get some more footage. So even if I don't stream the game live, I can play the game back because I'm gonna have it, recorded on my SD card. And so I may do it that way. I don't know. I got a lot of ideas I'm thinking about. A lot of ideas running through my head what I may do. But you know what? My man said baby steps. So to speak. Work in progress. I know that's right. I'm under construction. That's me. No, but yeah, I definitely want to make sure I present these, this for you guys because, man, it was fun. We had a good time. Enjoy the result. The beautiful thing is they already in the NAIA tournament. The NAIA tournament. So they will get their results Thursday. They will release the bracket. So we'll know where they're going to be seated at in the NAIA tournament. They're already in. But right now they're going to they're playing for the River State tournament championship. The team we're playing won the regular season championship. But tomorrow we're playing for the conference championship, the tournament championship. So that's what we're playing for. This team that we are playing, we split. So they beat us once. We beat them once. So now we got the rubber match. So this will be our third time playing. We split 1-1. So hopefully we can come out on top. We'll see. We know we could beat them because we already beat them before. But they know they could beat us because they already beat us before. So this is going to be the tiebreaker. We'll see how that goes. He said, NAIA is the same league Scottie Pippen played in college at Central Arkansas. Well, Central Arkansas is no longer in the NAIA. Central Arkansas is now, at one time, I think they was part of I want to say the OVC at one time. I can't remember, but I thought they was with the OVC for a while. But you know how these teams move around in conference. You never know what conference they're in anymore. My man Matthew, I haven't seen you in a long time. I think you've been mad at me, brother, and you haven't been over here. But that's okay, brother. I still love you, and I forgive you for not stopping in the basement. Shame on you, brother. And I know why. Because you're mad because your Minnesota Vikings lost in the first round. That's what it is. Huh? You're mad because you only played one more game than my Chicago Bears played. So y'all got one extra check than the Bears did. So congratulations, Matthew, for y'all getting the extra check. I'm just saying, don't laugh at me, Matthew. You know it's true. He said, I won't let a brother live. Hell no, because you gave me grief all season long about your Vikings and how bad my Bears are. So now we on the same level. My wife said, donations. I'm all for it. Via Cash App, via Super Chat. Either one is all good. I appreciate it. I promise you I do. I don't do this like begging, and I don't do all that begging. I don't do it. I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you one time. I ain't going to keep on harping on it. It's not my style. But I appreciate the blessings when you give them. I promise you I do. But one thing I will ask for y'all to hit that daggone like button. I will ask you to do that on a regular basis. Hit the like button. Do me a solid and hit the like button for the brother. Right on? That being said, let me go on and make sure I do. One of the things I need to make sure I do is make sure y'all allowed to see my action figure and Funko Pop of the week. I don't do it on a regular basis like I should. Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about that. I seen that coming. I just didn't realize. I didn't think it would be probably the Washington Commanders to be one to make that move. I would thought it would be somebody in the AFC. I would thought. Let me tell you this. Let's keep it all the way real honest. I would thought it'd be a team like the Buffalo Bills, who really need a number one type guy. They really don't have one. I like the young receivers they do got. One's a freshman. One's a rookie, and the other one's a second-year guy. I do like that combination they have, but I think they really need one more. We still better than Nams, according to Matthew. But Matthew, the Commanders kicked y'all ass. You can't be better. When we got the proof, we got the results, you can't sit there and say we still better and y'all lost to them. Matthew, that makes no sense to me, brother. I know you're going to be loyal to your team because you're a loyalist. You're loyal to your squad, and I appreciate that, Matthew. But to make the statement like we still better, no, sir. In your mind, you may be. In your heart, you may be. But we don't think off of the mind or the heart. We think off of reality, Matthew. And reality said what the reality said. The results gave us the reality. Speaking of reality, I need to get a bottle of water because I'm thirsty. You don't need me keep talking and I can't. I need something to quench my thirst. Shout out to this bottle of water. So reality says y'all not better than Matthew. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just like this statement right here. The Ravens would have been better with them. Yeah, they probably would have. But the Ravens can't get out of their own goddamn way. Why? Because Lamar Jackson can't get it done in the postseason. We've seen that. The proof is in the post. That's reality. Right? That's reality. Lamar's reality, they can't do it in the postseason. Woo. So would they've been better? Yeah. That might have been a good fit for both parties. For Deebo Samuel as well as Baltimore Ravens. But he decided to go to that other team in the DMV. He said, I want to go to the team that went to the NFC Championship, not to a team that can't get to the AFC Championship. I don't want to go there. And look at this. 14-3. We don't need Darnold. Darnold, we ain't trade him to y'all. We know y'all need him. See, right now, Matthew's talking out of side of his neck right now because he's in his feelings right now. You know, Matthew's in his feelings and ain't nothing we can do about it. Y'all pray for all you prayer warriors out there. Y'all pray for the brother Matthew because he's speaking out of the side of his neck, talking that we don't need Sam Darnold. Man, if it wasn't for Sam Darnold, y'all wouldn't be where y'all was today. Sam Darnold got y'all there. Remember, McCarthy got hurt. He never played a lick of NFL, not one game, not even preseason. So he's going to have a learning curve, Matthew. And you think you're going to just ready to throw Sam? No. Y'all bet the franchise tag it, man. I think that's what's going to end up at. And we're going to talk about that too. My man Anthony said, with the scheme that you guys are trying to run in Baltimore, it is possible that maybe Lamar didn't fit it. That's why it gets bad or gets bogged down, and maybe he would get traded. I don't know about that. Anthony, I don't know about that. The scheme is set up for him to win. That's why he was an MVP candidate. That's why he's a two-time MVP. So the scheme is perfect for him. He just got to live up to his billing. He didn't do that. He wasn't successful. He had an interception in that game, and he had a fumble in that game. Critical aspect. And guess what, dude? He can't beat them boogeymen. He can't beat Josh Allen in the postseason, and he can't beat Patrick Mahomes in the postseason. Now, you tell me who he can beat? C.J. Stroud. Oh, he could beat up on him. Yeah, he could beat up on C.J. Stroud. Or whatever quarterback the Cleveland Browns put in there. Or the Tua. He could beat up on them clowns like them. But he can't beat on them future Hall of Famer quarterbacks. He can't do that. It's not in his DNA just yet. How much would you guys give up for Tyreek Hill? The Dolphins might be trading him this offseason. Look, Dolphins may be trading him, but he's ready to walk away. So it's both going to be a mutual parting of the sea with that. I'm a Bears fan. We don't want Tyreek Hill. He's a nutcase waiting to go off. A ticking time bomb ready to explode. Yeah, we don't need him. We good. My man said, who you got in the NBA Finals? Great question. Right now, my NBA Finals is going to be the Boston Celtics going against the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's who I pick right now. Now, Cleveland is hot. Cleveland is the hottest team in the NBA right now. They on a 10-game winning streak, right? They the hot team. But I don't have faith in Cleveland because I've seen Cleveland do Cleveland things, right? Cleveland can't get past the second round. Cleveland win that first round, but Cleveland can't get past the second round. That's going to be Cleveland's problem. People say, oh, well, they beat Boston just recently. Yeah, Boston's going to be fine. Don't worry about Boston. Boston's going to get it going. Boston said, we're gonna win when it's time to win. Now, somebody said Cleveland versus the Lakers. You know who said that? That delusional Minnesota Viking fan said this. Now he wants to claim the state of Ohio. I'm trying to figure this out. 1 minute he can't stand the Cleveland Browns. Now he loves the Cleveland Browns. Now he likes the Cavaliers. Then he don't like the Cavaliers. Which one is it, Matthew? You got to pick a side, brother, and stand with it. My man J Dub said Tyreek Hill should walk away when he had the chance. But Tyreek Hill love that money. I don't know what he talking about. Tyreek ain't gonna walk away like that. He just talking. He said hate is a disease. Shout out to you for being a hater. We're gonna get that cure for you since it's such a disease. What did he say? What did he say? Between Machida Starks, who is that? And the safety from South Carolina. Who do you like better? Oh, neither one of them. Neither one of them. Let me tell you the safety I like, though. The safety I like is that let me see him up on my list. Jesus Christ. Where? The safety I like it from Texas. At Andre Mudica. Mubuka. I like him. That's the safety I like. Now you might not agree with that. Yeah, I like that's the safety I like. He's from Texas. I like him. I seen his interview. I like the way he was talking. I like what he had to say. And his time was 4.4. That's good for a safety, right? You know, that's good for a safety. I like that. He got speed. Could even put him, if you get thin at the cornerback position, you can put him there because he's fast enough to keep up. But he's a hitter, so I like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like. I like the safeties that love to hit. I like the players that love to hit. Those are my favorite type players. And he's a safety that loves to hit. Right? My man's a baller. Well, let's go. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about my man. He's a baller now. But that was his 40 time. Let's see. It depends on what you like you say you're looking for in him. That was his 40 time. He had a good 40 time. As far as his 10-yard sprint is 1.53. That's pretty good. Now, it doesn't look like he did the vertical jump. So he's not in the vertical jump. I don't know why he didn't do vertical jump. Let's see what his 3 cones is. Not in the 3 cones. I like it. That's Starks guy. Now, okay, I'm in. I see his numbers. He got good numbers. I give him credit for that. I give you, man, Starks. He got the numbers as far as the bench presses too. He's in there. I like that. What did my man say? I think Miami doubles down on safety because we are losing Holland to free agency. We drafted safety from South Carolina, and the first Dre in the second. So I assume you're a Dolphins fan. And I think it's going to depend on where you drafted it in the second round. I don't know where you drafted because look. I like that guy from Texas, man. He's tough. He's tough, man. He really is, man. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know where y'all draft in the second round. My man, if you know where y'all draft the second round, let me know. We draft the 48th in the second round. Man, I don't know if he's gonna last that long, man. I don't. 48th. See, you right in the middle of the second round, too. I mean, good. Let me say that he good. But are y'all gonna be willing to do that though? Y'all gonna draft 2 safeties back to back? Is that what Miami gonna do? I don't know. Look, what y'all need to be trying to do is find a running back. So what are they gonna do? I'm assuming you saying y'all gonna draft the safety in the first round. Is that what you're saying, my man? Anthony? Y'all gonna draft a safety in the first round. We're gonna draft the safety from South Carolina first round. And in the second round, you're gonna draft another safety. Yeah, y'all need a running back, man. And they got a lot of good running backs, but I don't know how far you want to take a chance on falling down in the draft. Man, I don't know, man. Let me say this. They got a lot of good running backs out. As far as what I've seen, a lot of good running backs, right? This draft is deep with running backs. But I don't know how far you want to go back down in a running back category. I mean, yeah, I would think y'all would want, maybe one of them top 3 running backs. So if you want the top 3, you're going to have to pick. Because I'm thinking 2 running backs are going to go in the first round. Right? I think going to be Gentry and Omarion Hampton from North Carolina. I think those going to be your first 2 running backs. Right? And then I think your boy from Iowa, Caleb Johnson, will be your 3rd running back drafted, along with them couple of them running backs from Ohio State, Henderson and Jesus Christ, I can't think of the other guy. What's that? Okay, here it is. Judikins, I guess how you pronounce it. Quinshawn Judikins. I guess how you pronounce it. If I mispronounce my man's name, man, shame on me. In my opinion, I think those going to be probably about your first 5 running backs drafted. What's my prediction on where Myles Garrett gets traded? Let me say this. I would hate to see him go to Philadelphia. I would hate to see him go to Philadelphia. If he goes to Philadelphia, it's bad for a lot of teams in the league, especially for the NFC. Ooh, especially at NFC East. God bless. But let me say this. Let me think. If he holds tight to what he's saying, that he wants to go to a playoff contender, Philadelphia would definitely be a good spot. The Commanders will be a good spot. Is Baltimore willing to trade to get him? That'd be a good spot. It depends on what the Chargers are going to do. Chargers talking about trading Khalil Mack, and your boy Bosick may end up being a cap casualty because they extract for money right now. So we could see him at the Chargers. Could see him there. I don't know if he really wants to stay in the AFC. The worst place you would like to see him is to go to Baltimore, because now he's going to play against Cleveland twice a year. That would be bad. It would be bad for Cleveland. So I don't know. If I had to put some money on it, I would say Philadelphia. Philadelphia Eagles. They make some deals because I think they're going to end up losing one of their ends in Sweat. Hopefully, we can get them. Look. I don't want Myles Garrett at the Bears for obvious reasons. Because first of all, he's got 2 years left on his contract. He's going to demand a lot of money, and I don't want to pigeonhole ourselves into a lot of paying him for the $80 million of salary cap space that we do have, because we need offensive line help. As this hater right here said, so we do need offensive line help. We need a guard. We need a possible tackle. Maybe need 2 guards. So with that being said, I don't want to pigeonhole ourselves in and getting Myles Garrett and have to pay him damn near 30-something million a year. And now we losing. That's 50 million. I mean, 30 million of the 80 million gone. Now we only have so much money left to sign for free agency. Yeah, I don't like that. He's certified hater, guys. There's nothing we could do about it. We're gonna pray for this guy. Y'all need 5 offensive linemen. Now look here, world class. You need to abide by the rules. If you're gonna talk crap to me, and that's cool, you gotta put it in a super chat. And you're not playing by the rules. We can't afford Myles. We can't afford who we have now. This is true. That's why I'm saying y'all will have to make some deals. Y'all would definitely have to make some deals in order to get him. I don't know why y'all didn't even go after Deebo Samuel. I mean, did y'all even try and say, hey, we need another receiver? Bateman ain't gonna cut it. I'm just saying. He said that rule's wild. Well, it may be wild, but in order for me to get a little extra change in my pocket, I got to do what I got to do. Make sure y'all dudes do me a favor, though. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Can you do that? Doesn't cost you a dime. Doesn't cost you any money. Just make sure y'all hit that like button for the brother. But my man Andy said, I predict San Diego, Houston, the Packers, Tampa Bay, Cincinnati, or Seattle as a possible landing spot for Myles Garrett. I could go with the Chargers. I can also see Cincinnati because they could lose your boy Hendricks. For those in the know, T. Higgins did get the franchise tag today, so it's be 2 times in a row that they franchise tag him. Now, with that being said, they can't franchise tag him again. The rule they got in the NFL, you can do it twice. That's it. So now they got to make a deal. Like either sign it, man, or do something with him. And they still got Jamar Chase to deal with as far as his contract. Brookline said, we don't have cap space for our rookies right now. Shame on you, overpriced son of bitches. I'm just saying. Let me say this. As far as the possible draft spaces that we have on our team. So we sit at number 10 in the first round draft pick. And we sit at 48 in the second round and 41 in the second round. My hope and what I'm looking for, and it's going to, like I said, depend on free agency. So for those who don't know, March the 10th is the legalized tampering period, right? So you can legally tamper with the possible free agents. The 12th is the official date, and that's when you can sign free agents. But March the 10th, you can have conversation. Now, we all know they're already doing that. They're using the back channels to have these conversations with their agents. We know what's going on. We know what's really happening. Yeah, Jamar Chase got to get his money. Jamar Chase got to get his money. You got to pay that man. You got to pay that man. And with the season he had this year, he's going to demand a lot. And they made a mistake because they probably should have signed him. But they made a mistake in not signing him and made him play out a show me year. Shame on him. Shame on the Cincinnati Bengals for being so dumb and making that bad decision and mistake. And so now they're going to have to, it's going to cost them. Now you have to dig in their pockets a little deeper. So, hey, Jamar Chase, get your money, young blood. Get your money. I hope you break the bank on them. It's not up for them to figure it out. That's not up for you to figure it out. It's for them to figure it out. So now they got to figure out either they're going to pay you to keep you or they're going to let you walk. And please believe you me, Joe Burrows ain't going to let you walk. Joe Burrow said, I crawled through glass to get Jamar Chase back. I'll be damned we let that man go. He said, I want everybody back. I want T. Higgins back. I want Jamar Chase back. I want my man Hendricks back on defense. My man World Class prediction is $38 million a year is what Chase is getting. Damn. That's a steep ass. J-Dub said T. Higgins is a future Lions, Panthers, or Jaguars. All of those sound bad. Well, let me take it back. The Lions don't sound too bad. I mean, that might be a good place to go, landing spot. But that Panthers and Jaguars, Jesus Christ. I have no faith in those two quarterbacks, Chase Young or Trevor Lawrence. Terrible. Terrible. That would be a bad go. Definitely be a bad go for them. Now, Damian Martinez. That's the Miami Hurricanes running back. That dude's a monster. He's about 6'3" and a load to deal with. It wouldn't be a bad move for the Dolphins. He's projected to be in the late third round, early fourth. Anthony, that would not be a bad move for them. I like him, man. He's a load, man. I watched him a couple of games. That dude is a load to deal with. So if y'all could get him in the late third, maybe even fourth round, I think y'all got a nice little pickup right there. That'd be a nice little pickup. Hey, Devontae's about to get cut. That's what the Jets said. They cutting Devontae. They getting rid of all that old stuff. Aaron Rodgers does. Aaron Rodgers done at the Jets. Devontae Adams done with the Jets. We got to get all these old heads up out of here. Shout out to your boy Glenn. Shout out to Aaron Glenn as a head coach of the Jets. Said we look, the old regime, they made a mistake bringing these old heads in. We're going to get young. We're going to get youth in here. And we're going to get us a quarterback in a draft. Whether it be Shedeur Sanders. I maybe go in the second round and get the quarterback from Texas. Or maybe your boy from my man from Ole Miss, Hart. Or Jax, whatever the dude's name from Ole Miss, the quarterback from Ole Miss. I can't think of the boy's name. They say, hey, we'll wait till the second or third round draft him. We ain't gonna draft the quarterback in the first. But let me say this though. As far as the quarterbacks, I don't know what to really say about them, man. I don't know. I mean, look, to me, Cam Ward is the first overall pick. I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's that good of a quarterback to me that he should be the first round pick. But that just shows you how weak the quarterback class in this year's draft is. J Dub said Cleveland probably would be could be good for Devontae Adams if they had a quarterback. Yeah. Look, Deshaun's done. And you can't keep going to the well with Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco, he over on the bench falling asleep doing games. He said, man, I need my afternoon nap. Y'all interrupting that right now. Y'all pulled me up off the rocket chair in retirement. Now y'all brought me back out. How many guys still playing? I did it for the Colts. I did it for the Cleveland. I can't keep doing this. Yeah, they need some help at the quarterback position. What they gonna do? But you still got your boy Deshaun Watson under contract. Unless you can find a way, a discrepancy how to get out of it. I know they try to use that TikTok video when he wasn't wearing his boot. They not gonna cut it, man. Look, maybe what y'all need to do is go out there and get Kirk Cousins. He's available. I know y'all want Daniel Jones. I don't even know if he's available. I know he got signed up last year, but I don't know if he's going to be a free agency or not. I know y'all don't want that guy. Maybe y'all make a run at Sam Darnold. Maybe Cleveland make a run at Sam Darnold. Aaron Rodgers need a job. But you don't know. He might say, yeah, I signed what you did, turn around and quit and retire on your ass. World Class says Watson starting next year. Yeah, Watson's looking bad these past few years, man. And allegations came out, it just ruined that man's career. He ain't been right since. So he's a starter. That's not saying much. World Class, that's not saying much, saying he's a starter for next year. Who cares? I don't even think they want him there in Cleveland no more. They so sick of him. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let's keep going about this. Let me talk about some positions that my team's going to be looking for. You know, I don't care about y'all team. Y'all team ain't shit compared to mine. My team's a shit. Shout out to the Chicago Bears. We're going to talk about some guys that we need for my squad. And one of the positions is offensive line. So there's a couple guys out there that I'm very interested in getting. One of them plays offensive tackle, and that's Will Campbell from LSU, offensive tackle from LSU. He ran a 4.9. Y'all heard me. He ran a 4.9. My man's out there being a speed burner. Huh? He out there burning up the track. So Will Campbell is a possibility at the 10 spot if he falls that far. I don't know if he's going to fall that far. We don't know. But if he does, I like him. Another guy that I do like is Calvin Banks Jr. He ran a 5.1. Now, those two spots, I don't know if they're going to fall that far. It would be nice if they did. I don't know if they will, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, what I also see us doing is possibly trading down. And with that trade down, you know, still stay in above 20, but below 10, and us taking a shot at Tyler Booker from Alabama, the guard from Alabama. See, right now, we need that. Those are positions we need. We need the guard position, the right as well as left guard. Tackle is not a priority right now, but it would be nice to draft this one just for depth reasons. But offensive guard and center position is probably the most important positions we need right now. So Tyler Booker would be a possibility if we, decide to trade down. I like him as offensive guard. Another possible guard later on down in the draft is Joe Hubert. Now, of course, I like to see him maybe in the third round, you know, late third, early fourth. I can see us taking a run at him. Calvin Banks Jr. is another offensive tackle that will probably end up playing guard once he gets to the league. Is another position that I would like to see him. And look, us taking him at 10 wouldn't be a stretch. Not in my opinion. Not in my opinion. So those are just a couple of offensive linemen that I like to see. Another spot that we are looking at to help flourish our running back room, and a spot that I would like to be looking at is I don't look. I'm gonna let you know I don't like Gentry. I mean I know he's the prime pick, the prize tailback that everybody's talking about. I don't. World Class said y'all quarterback was running for his life last one. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. What's good, brother Marcus? Hey man, I told y'all, if you're gonna talk bad to me about my squad, you got to at least send it in the super chat. Marcus with this, the Bears are trash emoji. Shame on you, Marcus. Go to hell, Marcus. Said my team ain't gonna never wear the ring. Go to hell. Let me say this. As far as running backs, I don't like Gentry. I don't like him. I'm just not a. Look, you're gonna have to pick him probably in the top 10 or top 15 for sure. And I don't think he's worth a top 15 pick in the draft. And so I don't want Gentry. Now, Omarion Hampton, if for some reason he falls to the second round with our 38th pick, I wouldn't mind using our 38th pick to take a chance on him. I think he would be worth taking a chance on in the second round. I like him. Now, for some reason, in our first two picks, our first three picks, we decide not to draft a running back, and we said we're gonna wait till later on. Then you know what I want to go with? Third round pick. I want to go with Iowa's running back. I want to go with Caleb Johnson in the third round. And if not Caleb Johnson in the third round, now let me say this. I didn't like his 40 time because he ran a 4.5. Now I know people say, oh, well, it's kind of look, guys. We just need a guy to be able to hit that hole fast and have some semblance of a breakaway speed. 4.5, you think you've got? I don't know. But I do like his vision as a running back. So I do like that about him. He's tough. You know what I'm saying? He's tough. So I will be willing to third round pick on somebody like Caleb Johnson. I can go for that. And if for some reason we don't get Caleb Johnson in the third round, another guy I wouldn't mind going with Travion Henderson from Ohio State. Now, I'm not going to use a third round pick on him. He may be more the fourth and fifth round. He ran a 4.4. Right? He ran a 4.4. So I'll be willing to take a chance on him in the fourth or fifth round. Quentin Judkins. He ran a 4.4.8. Another fourth round shot that I'll be willing on taking on those two guys. Now, why would you say I ain't gonna respond to this. Shout out to Marcus, man. Like you said, like, share, and subscribe, guys. Make sure y'all do that for the brother. I appreciate that. Another position that we are looking for, we also looking for a safety, and that's why I was looking at my man, Andre Mubuka. I guess it, man. I'm messing my man's name. I apologize, my brother. We don't know what the status is on Brisker. I don't know if Brisker's going to come back, and be the same Brisker he was before. Man, he was a hard hitter, and I loved him. But you got to think about your future and your well-being, and them concussions, man. They a motherfucker, man. So you got to kind of be careful of those. But for some reason, we decided to draft a safety, that Andre Mubuka. I like him as a possible replacement. I really do. So let me say this right now. My first 2 out of the 3 picks, I would like to have offensive linemen. I would like to use maybe our second pick in the second draft. I mean, the 41st on the defensive end, a good pass rush to help my man out. Right? I would love that. Now, whether that happens or not, I don't know. I don't know. I like this James Pearson Jr. But man, he ran a 4.4. It's a big man. $6'5". About that, guys. He's 6'4", 245, 10-inch hands, 32-inch arm length. His broad jump is 10.3. His vertical is 31. His 10 yards split is 1.5. His 40 is 4.4. Man, look, that dude's tough, man. And he was projected in the first round. Now, the only thing about it, man, they talk about some character issues with the brother. That's the one thing I'm a little nervous about, man. They're talking about some character issues with a man, and his love for the game. When you hear stuff like that, man, you gotta be kind of wary. Right? You got to be kind of wary when you hear stuff like that, man, that they challenging the love of the game. This asshole. This. Man, look at me. He's a goddamn man. But let me say this. Big Ant 11 abides by the rules. He gonna talk trash to me. He put it in the super chat. Let me say, shout out to my man Big Ant 11 for the $10 super chat. He didn't have to, but he chose to. And I appreciate the blessings. Thank you, sir. He said, you need a deacon. You need Deacon Wright from the 5th Street Baptist Church. He scored 2 touchdowns on Sunday. God damn. Shout out to Deacon Wright. Big Ant 11, you ain't shit. But I appreciate the blessing. Thank you, sir. And not only that, thank you for your service. Let me say this. He ain't shit, man. God damn. As far as, like I said, James Pearson Jr., man, look, man, he'll be a hell of a pick, especially if you could mess around and fall to the second round. If he falls to the second round, I'm not going to wait till to get to the 41st and try to get him. No, sir. I'm going to get him with that 38th pick that we have. So in the second round, we got 2 picks. We got Carolina's pick, and we got our own home pick. So Carolina has the 38th pick, and the 41st pick is ours. I'm gonna use that 38th pick in order to draft James Pierce-Hall Jr. if he's still available. If he's still there, I would use that pick in order to get him. That's who I would use that second round pick, and I'll run to the podium and say, "Hey man, hey, here you go." We don't give nobody any ideas, or opportunity. Think they gonna no sir. You're not running out of time, and then let us get skipped like the stupid ass Minnesota Vikings. Shout out to Matthew Pearson. You're not gonna do that. We're gonna get that card in, and it's gonna say who's gonna say. Oh man, but yeah, I will be willing to take a second round fly on him. I think he's a great defensive end, especially if we could get him in the second round, man, he got a hell of a steal. Especially if we can get his mind right. You know what I'm saying? If we get his mind right, get on it, man, he locked in, and you got a beast. Again, guys, like I said, he was I was about to say a lottery pick, or what they consider a lottery pick if he was an NBA. Yeah, he's easily a top 15 type draft pick, especially at the end. You know, to me, just as productive as your boy Carter from Penn State. Definitely not no sloucher, but is his heart in it? That's the key. Is his character flaws going to overtake what he could possibly produce on the field? That's the big key, man. You can't. The Birds can't afford to take chances like that, really. But if you can mess around and get him in the second round, he might be worth rolling the dice on. He might be worth rolling the dice on. I'm just saying, man. Hopefully we can do that, make that type of a move where we can get it. We'll see. We will definitely see. But yeah, he's one of the edges I would like to, I would like to have on my roster, man, for sure. And of course, they got some other guys, man. Look, they got that guy from Marshall, man. He's a monster, man. He's a definitely monster. So I like that guy from Marshall. The Mike Green. I like him. He's not a a first round pick, but definitely he's a guy you should take a look at in the second and third round for sure. So I like him as a possibility as well. Now, one more position, that we need to be taking a strong looking at. That's the defensive tackle. Now, I know the end is probably most critical spot on the line, but defensive tackle also. And I want to do that more so for the depth reasons. You know what I'm saying? I want more depth at that position. And one of the guys I like is defensive tackle from Kentucky, from here in my home state. And that's Walker. Let me see. If I can look up his measurables. Let's see what he got for us. Here we are. So my man, Walker, is 6'7", 331 pounds, 10.58 hands, 34-inch arm length. He's a junior. Right? He's a junior. So he didn't do the 40. His vertical was 25. Broad jump is 8'8". I know he's definitely not a first round pick, right? He's not a second round type pick. But man, oh man. If you can somehow sneak him in, get him in that third, possibly fourth round, definitely got a diamond in the rough. So I like him. I'm I'm I know I've seen a lot of him because I'm a Kentucky fan and I watch him play a lot. Uh his freshman and sophomore year, man, probably had some of his best. I mean, freshman sophomore year, let me say that. He looked like he was a first round pick. Now, his junior year, he kind of fell off a little bit, right? And that's probably more so because he was getting double teamed a lot. So his production kind of went down. But I've seen the potential that he has in his first 2 years, man. He's definitely big. He's a big boy, man. So like I said, 6'7", 331. You're not going to have a single coverage on him. He's going to demand that man, 6'7", 331 pounds. He's going to demand a double team. You can't just put one guy on think he's going to be the guard. No. You're going to have hell to pay. Especially he comes with that energy, man, that I've seen him do in the first 2 years in college. He said, one loaded chip for the Bears. Well, y'all some certified haters, man. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all being such hate, man. Why y'all hate on me, man? My team ain't like us. We out here kicking boys' butt up and down the field, man. We a struggle team, right? We a struggle team trying to come up, man. Y'all boys won't take shots at my little squad, man. Y'all need to leave my little squad alone, man. My school, let me say this. I know what it is. Big brother, what's happening? I know what it is. Y'all see the writing on the wall and y'all scared of it. That's what it is. Y'all see what's about to come. Y'all see what's about to come with them Chicago Bears and y'all worried. Y'all nervous. Y'all were pissing and shitting on yourselves. That's really what it is. Now, whether you want to admit it or not, it's okay. Our time is coming. Please believe me. We coming up. When we're here, boy, y'all ain't going to want to see me. Matter of fact, I might have to lose a few subscribers. I'm going to be so arrogant, annoying. Man, I'm going to be on y'all necks. My boy said, when I'm going to be on y'all neck. Y'all ain't going to want to be around him. And man, I ain't going over him. He talked too much about them damn bird. I'm sick of him. Well, shit. Well, I mean, I got a right to be like that. Why? Because, man, my team been down for so long. Allow me to enjoy some of this shine. Let me enjoy some of this shine, man. Y'all been kicking me for at least a couple years. Talk about my squad. Let me enjoy some shine when it comes. I'm just saying, man. Don't piss on my joy. Guys, I'm gonna say it again. Tomorrow, we got a special showing. Before I say it, let me say this. Let me make sure I show y'all guys my Funko Pops as well as my album of the week. Let's go. So, album of the week is Hustle and Flow soundtrack, produced by 3-6 Mafia, and they won an award for that. Shout out to 3-6 Mafia. Huh? Shout out to Juicy J. Hell of a producer. And Funko Pop of the week is Rocky Balboa, Apollo Creed, Clubber Lang as Ivan Dragoff. all the characters from the four Rockies. I'm just saying. But with that being said, tomorrow we have a special show, guys. As y'all see on the thumbnail, we're going to show in the game tomorrow. So you make sure y'all tune in at 5:50. I will be going live. We'll be doing a pregame, a 10-minute pregame. We will be doing a 10-minute pregame talking about my son, Indiana Southeast, going against St. Mary's, something college. I don't know what that W stands for, but it doesn't matter. We here to cheer for them, the Grenadiers. That's my son's team, man. We're going to be watching the game tomorrow. I will be sacrificing and ordering the game so we can all watch together. So you guys make sure y'all tune in. If y'all don't tune in, shame on you guys. If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button before you leave, though. Do that for a brother. My man said, got a bad taste in my mouth to know that the Dolphins have one more chip than a. Hey, go to hell, J-Dub. I'm sick of you. Look here, let me say this before I go. I watched some of the NBA, and I seen where my man Joel Embiid is shutting it down for the rest of the season. I think Philadelphia need to be done with him. That's Tyrese Maxey's team. Let's be honest. That's Tyrese Maxey's team. Philadelphia, and they really need to be done with him. Cleveland's looking tough out there. I know they won 10 in a row, and I know everybody think they're going to the chip like Matthew thinks. I don't think it's be good. I think it's just, enjoying the moments in the regular season, but I think on the postseason time, they're going to fold. Why? Because LeBron ain't walking through them doors. And Cleveland does Cleveland things. We know this. He said it was real. It was a compliment. Real talk. Off my back. He said Sixers look better without him. Watching the games now. J-Dub, why would you want Joel Embiid as your future? Like, why? He ain't gonna do but play about 30 games and get hurt. He's frail. He needs some milk. Ain't that what that clip said? He needs some milk. Bones are frail, dog. Yeah, I wouldn't want him. Y'all gonna be overpaying that man just to get him in there just to play 30 games? I'm good. We good. Y'all already got rid of street clothes Davis. Now you want to bring another guy in there to put on some street clothes too, huh? I'm just saying, man. I wouldn't want to have nothing to do with it. I wouldn't want to have nothing to do with it. Let me show this picture. This picture right here. So this picture is my son and one is T-Ray's. Both of them from the same city. But as y'all look at one thing about when you have a son, you always got to teach him how to talk to people, approach people, and make sure you make eye contact. That's one thing I always taught him. I don't care what they're saying or what they're doing. If they talking down to you, the coaches give you a hard time, make eye contact. You see this right here, what he's doing? He's giving his teammate a good firm handshake and he's making eye contact. He's looking square in his the other teammate kind of looking away, but he's looking at, like, if he was looking up, he'd be looking eye to eye. That's what I teach my son. That's what I would teach any young man who I'm talking to, have a conversation with a mentor. I encourage him to have a good firm handshake and make eye contact. That's what y'all seeing in this picture. And that's what I teach my son. I'm just saying. But tomorrow, We'll be watching my son. Matter of fact, let me give you a stat line from the other day. We're going to get the stat line. We're going to talk about a stat line. Let me pull up the stat line from the other day. Had a good stat line. Pretty good. I was happy for him. But I told him no sports stat line, and the only thing I care about is that one that you won. That's the most important stat line. That don't mean nothing to me if you lost. That don't mean a thing. That don't mean anything. Let me look at this. So we go back to the first game in the playoffs. Let's see. Go to the box score. So the first game in the playoffs that was on on February 26th, the first playoff game, they won 95-92. He played 45 minutes. Right? He had 6 rebounds. He had 12 assists. He had 5 turnovers. He had 11 points. So he had a double-double. 11 points, 12 assists, 5 turnovers. He had 6 rebounds. Now, guys, we got to remember, he's only 5'10". Right? He's 5'10". He's the shortest guy on the court as far as our team. He's the shortest guy on the court. He had 6 rebounds. So let's go back to this past Saturday's game against Indiana Kokomo. Let's go. So this game, he played 40 minutes. He had 4 rebounds. He had 5 assists. He had 2 turnovers. He had 2 steals. He had 21 points. That was his stat line. He was 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He leads the team in steals. He leads the team in assists. He's in the top 3 in rebounding. He's the second leading scorer. Guys, I'm going to say it again. He's only 5'10". But he got a heart of a lion. He plays bigger than his size. But I don't have to say no more. Guys, we're going to get to see it tomorrow. So make sure you guys tune in. We'll be going live at 5:50, guys. Like I said, special showing. Special showing. We will be playing tomorrow. Against St. Mary's of Woods College. That's what the W stands for. St. Mary's of Wood College. March the 4th. 6 p.m. is game time start, but I will be going live. I will be going live at 5:50. We're going to do a 10-minute pregame. So make sure you guys have your popcorn ready. Y'all going to be here ready to cheer on my son. He will be wearing number 4. He'll be out there playing, putting it all on the line, giving it his all. Hopefully, don't get in foul trouble. When they get in foul trouble, the team kind of sputters. So we need to. I always tell them. So you get that first foul, man. Kind of back off on your D, man. You got to kind of back off. Don't be trying to take charges. You got 1 foul in the first half. You got to play smart, and he'll get it. He'll look up in the stands at me, see me there, and I just point to my head. And he know what that means. Gotta be smart. Gotta be smart. He already know. And he'll hit his chest, say, my bad. He know. I ain't gotta tell him. High basketball IQ. Only 19 years old. High basketball IQ. Young. But he's doing his thing. And he's having fun with it. So, with that being said, I appreciate you guys being here tonight. Make sure before y'all leave out, do me a solid. hit that like button. I definitely appreciate it. I promise you I do. Well, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow at 5:50. Like I said, we're gonna live. We're gonna watch the game. We're gonna have fun with it. Have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they win. Hopefully they win. So come Thursday when we get the NAIA bracket, I'll make sure you guys get the opportunity to see it. I will make sure I post it on my page. For any of y'all who are following me on social media, y'all definitely will see it on there. So looking forward to that. Can't wait. Let's have fun with it, guys. Until then, I'll catch you on the next one. Right on.